opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. On the Lions sideline, that presence of Dan Campbell, who's taken Detroit to the playoffs in each of the last two seasons. On the other side is Matt LaFleur in his 7th season now as the head coach. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
From the gun, it's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. And bring it back out to the 20-yard line. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. 2nd in passing yards in the NFL.
You see Jared Goff now taking the field, and he's coming off one of the best seasons of his career, and he's certainly quieted a lot of skeptics around the league, Mike, and leading this Lions team to the NFC Championship just a season ago. He has his eyes set on taking that next step, and a strong performance here will certainly help him achieve that goal.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down. Laporta in motion. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. So, Greg, here come the Packers and Jordan Love at quarterback and stability at the head coaching position, 11-6 last year. This division, you've got to be extra good just to be around. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
We've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
The Lions offense ready for their 2nd possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And the Lions have a a first and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
First and goal, Detroit.
Here's Gibbs. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Makes the score Lions 7.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. But dangerous Miko Hardman on the return. That'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Packers offense ready for this next possession. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The rookie out of Michigan, Kenneth Black. The first-round pick making an instant impact. A sack here in the season opener. A second down throw for Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And the Lions first down.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Packers offense ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll get about 3 here on second down before he's out of bounds. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
To throw is Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second down.
Throwing on second down, Love. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up second and inches. At the 23.
On the bootleg, it's Love. He'll get this out to his running back.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. As you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football, and they've got second and long, second and 14. Love to throw. This one is caught by Reed. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. He's got it at the 7. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Oh, making guys miss. And he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Lions offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. Greg, the NFC North has become such a fun division over the last few years. Think of the geography and the legacy. It's always been, because of the proximity, a fun division with great rivalries. But with almost all the teams... Oh, a loose football! And the Packers have recovered the football. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll begin with the football in the red zone already as the defense has their back to the wall to start this drive. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's good for a Green Bay Packers.
Jacobs, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Pretty big swing here in the mindset of the defense. Before the play, you're thinking, man, we're on the 1-yard line. Pretty likely that it ends with a touchdown. But instead, you send them back 5 yards, and your chances of holding them to 3 just go up.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get...
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Packers. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
That ties the game. 14.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So out come the Lions, and can they get to the Super Bowl? Franchise that has never been to the Super Bowl, but really close the last couple of years. Made it to the NFC title game before falling to the 49ers 2 years ago. And then 15-2 last year, the #1 seed, but stunned by Washington in the divisional round. Feels like a pivotal year for Detroit.
It is, and it almost feels crazy that we're about to say this, but for maybe the first time in the history of the franchise, the Lions are starting to see some of the perils that come with being really good, right? Roster attrition. Everyone starts picking at your players, and then this past year, Mike, Dan Campbell, he now needs to replace both his offensive and defensive coordinator. Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn, both moved on as head coaches, so with success comes a lot of challenges. So they've got to get healthy on the defensive side of the ball. The amount of injuries they took down the stretch was unprecedented. So Jared Goff has more than proven his place in this league. They've got to replace coaches, and they've got to find a way that not only are they winning, can you sustain it?
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Javon Bullard there on the tackle. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Lions first
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's able to fight through 1 tackle here and pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
brings up 2nd down.
They hand it to Gibbs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. First
Now
down.
the shotgun. It's Goff. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now a give to Gibbs running right. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
At the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Lions first down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. So, we reach 2-minute warning here in the opener. And this offense in the red zone, if you will. Only fitting to check in with Scott Hansen and find out what's coming up at halftime. Scott.
I see what you did there, Mike. Thank you. And coming up at the half, the debut of the brand new halftime show. Scores and highlights from around the NFL. That's all coming up in 2 minutes.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Kick is good. Makes the score Lions 21. Packers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Horn now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Packers offense headed back to take over once more. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. And they'll begin 1st and 10. Here's Lowe to throw. That's Dobbs, open left side. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Love. This one not quite on target. Had him too much. That one falls incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And penalty flags come in as it lines up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
On 2nd down, Love gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, that helps to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. To throw is Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Oh, Lee McNeil. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hanson, who has our EA Sports halftime.
Our look around the NFL starts now. Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. It's the Browns at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. And this is T. Higgins. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Bengals come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And once again, he loses the football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
First down, Lions.
Goff to throw on 1st down. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Lucas Van Ness. He works his way in to record the 2nd sack of his young career.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Formation for the Lions.
Nearly a good one, and hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchdown. The Packers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Back to throw is Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On comes the Packers punting team, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. To throw is gone. In trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone. I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
That's a short one caught by Laporta. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. Ooh! And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
But it's 4th down.
That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Now, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. Goff to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Goff to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short. You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A good play action with Love. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and
Back to the air. It's Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now Love. This one on target. It's done. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Laporta in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
A gain of 15.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he gets this up close to the 40. Edger and Cooper, they're on the 10. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That one's good for 29.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
At the Packers' 24-yard line.
That's quickly out to Williams. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend the stride.
And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up. Gibbs. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if the hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Lions 28, Packers 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Lowe to throw. That complete to Jacobs. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Back at the 24-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
From the gun, it's Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, Jacobs. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards.
Peters tackled at the 46-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 4. On play action, Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Running is Jacobs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this will not be returnable, as this kick will go out of bounds. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the 1st down.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Williams in motion. From the gun, it's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 83 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Oh, just a terrible feeling. The penalty wipes out that long touchdown. The Lions will punt this ball away. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. Packers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 40.
On first and 10, here's Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
To throw is Love. A quick slant. Looked in by Watson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Yards. That's good for a Packers.
On first down, it's Love. Right side. Catch made by Dobbs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Packers first down.
Love to throw it on first down. This one is caught by Reed. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Green Bay Packer. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Love. Now he'll run.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
On the bootleg, it's Love. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. And that is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to get back to a one-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score. So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Lions offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Here's Goff. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5. At the 30.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
First down, Detroit.
To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
At the 49-yard line.
On second down, Goff. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. Quick slant, caught by St. Brown. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. We'll bring up fourth down. Here's the Lions punt team now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. Here's a big one, this 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Now Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They'll go for it. Love. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But 1 first down will essentially end the game. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he is out of bounds with a flag down now in the backfield. Is that a hold or maybe it's a roughing call? Goff just going to tap this one forward. And not much there. Down to about the 13. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Laporta in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Laporta in motion. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. That one taken in. Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Detroit.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Packers offense ready to get back to work.
At their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So after the penalty, a break as they now have 1st and 5. From the gun, it's Love. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. The open man is Reed. He's got it. Here comes second down.
Number 11, Jaden Reed. A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 47.
He'll get up and clock it and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
And he's going to have a Packers first down as they wind up getting 13 on fourth down.
On the play. And the Packers first down.
Here's Love to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here?
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. To throw is Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he's going to have a Packers first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Another Green Bay Packer.
And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.